Hello everyone. Welcome. I was a little bit late because I was typing to you guys and I didn't realize it was time to go live. So my apologies. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic today. And okay, I'm getting Instagram alerts. I do not know why. I thought I put it on, you know, do not disturb. So, how is everyone? Oh, well, you know what? It is like Christmas. Every time it doesn't matter what it is, if it has something to do with crafting, it feels like Christmas. I love it. So, before we get started, just a quick shout out to all of you who did not get to watch all of this loveliness live and who are watching on the replay. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and like, and make sure that you're subscribed and leave us a comment. Specifically, let me go back to this. I don't want you to forget that you still have time to participate in the Turning 3K on my birthday celebration. I will be giving away two lovely prizes, which will encompass all of you who are international, so you too can win, and also a journal that we will be making. So, three ways to win. One is to subscribe on YouTube, like and comment on any video. This one's the easiest one if you're here watching, and use that hashtag turning 3K on my birthday. You can do it right now if you want. And the second way to do that is to follow me on Instagram and comment on any post or reel that I've got out there and use the hashtag once again. And then the final way is if you so choose, like some of you have been so kind to send me loveliness. I've been so excited. Feel free to send me something you've made that you want me to incorporate into the journal that we will be making and giving away. It could be something, a tool or some kind of junk that you've got around the house that you say, I don't really know what to do with it. It can be anything. No need to spend a lot of money. You can put it in an envelope and send it 60 cents. I think that's what forever stamps are now. And the description box I did not update today. I just realized. So it will be in the description box after the show tonight. So let me get back to, here I am again. Hey, Karen Williams. By the way, Karen, speaking of new folks in the junk journal world, Heather, you have a friend in Karen because she is an artist, but she is new to junk journaling, and that girl has been rocking it. She's sent me some pictures, which I love. If you guys are doing and working on projects, feel free to tag me, send me a private message on Instagram. I don't really check Facebook too much, and email. I love to get those. So thank you. Are you done yet, Karen? Did you finish your journal? Because you were kind of on a roll and you were really making a lot of headway. Hello, Miss Sarah Lee. I'm going to step away for 2.5 seconds to get some lotion because my hands are really dry. Oh goodness, sorry, Zenny. I'm sorry, honey. I was working on some projects last night. Hello, is it Deborah or Deborah? I think it's Deborah from Australia. It is wonderful to have you here. My mom's name is also Deborah, spelled the very same way. So you must be amazingly awesome. Although my father calls her Deborah. So see, I always ask. I always ask. But anyway, I was working on, I squirreled again. It's very typical, but Demi has got into this routine in that on Sundays, her and her girlfriend like to go to Trader Joe's. And it was after much discussion because I was getting frustrated making food for the two of us, and then she would never eat it. So I said, how about we make a meal plan? And then you can go choose what you want and you can go shopping. And so she's really enjoyed that. Well, if you don't already know this, a lot of times I just bring my, reusable bags, but she gets we're probably paying for them. I don't know. The paper bags from Trader Joe's. So I had like 6 of them But I thought, oh, I better keep these, you know. So I cut them all up, and the other day I made 5 different things, 2 journal covers, another piece, and then 2 other items that are going to come up on videos in the future. So I totally squirreled. I'm not getting any of the things that I had to get done. But there's something about, you know, that it says right on there, please recycle me. So I'm following the rules of Trader Joe's. Uh, but if you've ever used those particular paper bags, I'm not talking about any other grocery store, but for some reason, the Trader Joe's grocery brown paper bags, they just feel awesome to cut. I'm just saying. Hmm. Oh, yes. See, so now I have 2 spots because I had her behind me. So Zenny, she's been really kind of lethargic because it's her birthday month. Her birthday's what's today? Her birthday's the 29th. She gets her hair cut tomorrow. She had to go get her shots. So she's just kind of lethargic, but she doesn't like to be that far away from me. So I put another big blanket over here so she could nest. Yes, she probably digs all the way to see Deborah in Australia. I'm pretty sure. So she's a busy girl. Yeah. So, okay, here's the other thing I brought up. I don't know if that video has aired yet, Karen, about the magazine journal that we're making. And I'm either tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to do a couple more videos on that. And I thought, oh, well, that would be a perfect one for me to create from and use that as the one that I give away. Well, then I looked at it and I was like, the magazine I'm using, there are so many pages that just don't need a lot of extra papers and stuff on it. I was like, that's not going to work. So now I'm back to the old drawing board. Yeah, she's quite something. I wrote, oh, by the way, this week I wrote a post-it note on my front door, and I said, please do not ring or knock. I am on a video conference. I don't know if 9-year-olds will understand that, but hopefully they will be able to read it and understand not to knock on the door so she doesn't go crazy. But we shall see. Let's see. What else do we need to go over some of the details. If it's your first time here, welcome. Just a few things. My name is Angela. I know I don't have that on the screen. Hopefully you are here because you already subscribe and follow, or maybe you just happened upon the live sale. Either way, I'm glad you're here. Let's see. If you are a successful bidder, I'm going to put this up on the screen. So I'm going to go away for a second, but I'm still here, I promise. If you are the winning bidder of anything tonight, just a couple of things that I will need from you. My email will pop back up when you see my face again. It's Restoration Harmony, the number 1 at gmail.com. And should you be a winning bidder, just one time I need an email from you. It helps if you put live sale and today's date, April 27th. And you can put your name in the header as well. It doesn't really matter. But what I do need in the body of that is your YouTube screen name, your first and last name, your full mailing address, and the email in which you want me to send your invoice to. And if you don't have PayPal, it's not a problem. I can invoice you as a guest. But sometimes people's emails for PayPal is different from the one they use to communicate. So just so you know. I do ship from Iowa, and that's important to know. I do ship internationally as well. And let's just talk a little bit about just in cases. So we're going to do this bidding style just like if you were to have gone to an auction. And I will be doing some that it's a quick claim, which quick claim just simply means that I thought I was on mute. It simply means that I have a price for something. It's a flat fee. The first person that puts in a number or a letter or a word wins that item. Otherwise, everything is an item. Some are lots, some are choices. But the one that is kind of confusing to some people is a just in case. And that's kind of like your reserve bid. So if you are actively bidding on an item, bye-bye, little grandbaby. I hope that you get to come back, Karen. Let's see. If you are bidding on an item, you're an active bidder, and let's say that you have bid $50 on an item and you really want it and you're willing to pay up to $100. So while I do the countdown, I count down from 15 to 0. You can put a JIC, or just in case, of whatever that top dollar that you're willing to pay is. In this case, that's on the screen, that's $100. At the bid end, the highest bid, let's just say in this case, was $80, like you see on the screen. Nobody else put a just in case in. So you get that for $1 over the highest bid, which would have been $81. The most important thing to remember is that just in case bids can turn into an active bid. So let's just say that the whole scenario is just like you see it right here, and you had someone who put in a just in case of say $99. You put in a just in case of 100. The highest bid when it closed was 80. You will pay $100 because the last person put a just in case in of 99. I hope that makes sense. Don't worry about it if it doesn't. I'll help you through it, and so will all of our friends here. So let me get back to, here we go. I need to get back to the comments. What else? What else? Oh, very important. Make sure that you refresh often. What that means is basically you're going to say, bye, Angela, and you're going to X out of this video. You're going to go back to YouTube and pull it back up again. And the other really important thing that you'll hear a lot about lags. There's a lag. It seems like I'm behind. You don't want to be behind, especially if there's something you really want to bid on. So in order for that not to happen, refreshing often helps. And you also want to make sure in your comments, so on the right-hand side of your screen where you see all the comments scrolling, at the very top, you'll see live chat. And right below that, what it should say is either all chat or live chat. If it says top chat, you're not getting the most current bids or comments or, conversations. So just go to the right and there's 3 little lines, and then click on that and make sure that you just change it to all chat or live chat. I think everybody now says all chat, but I don't know. I must be dry as a cob. I need a lip balm and lotion. And all right. I think that covers everything. Let me just make sure. What questions do you have before we get started? And how is everybody tonight? It's great to hear you all conversing with one another. Speaking of conversing, Sandy, who is also known as Wilhelmina, will be our bid ender tonight. And so when I count it down, you're going to be looking in the comments for the bid end. As soon as that bid end hits, anything that comes in after is not actively bidding. And then that helps she and I figure out where we are in the whole process there. Let's see. I think I missed Celeste. Hello, Celeste. Welcome. I got Sarah Lee. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody else. All right, we have a huge lineup tonight. And I just realized that I'm going to do, hi Tammy, that I have one thing that I was going to do. And it's going to be real tricky because I only have my front screen on. I do not have my hands screen. So, we're just going to roll with it. But I bet you're wondering what we will be giving away. So for every time that you are the winning bidder, your name will be put into George the Duck, lovingly named by our friend Erica. And you will be eligible to win this bundle. So let me show you what you're winning tonight. If you are the lucky person that I choose from George's hollow tummy, hi, Pat. You will be getting the Tween Age, which I think is so funny that they used Tween Age back in, let's see, when is this? July of a long time ago, 1953. So you're getting this, and you're also getting this lingo card and one of these. I actually saved, I got them right here, my own deck. I've got one that's in my craft room and one that's here, so we can do some trivia. But I am doing a video on creating these and making them for Template Tuesday, but I think it's airing tomorrow. So you will have that, even though you won't quite have it in time to do that. I was too lazy to list these on Etsy, so the bundles, I have 2 of these left. And so you are getting a bundle with the 12 napkins, all of the, what do you call these things? I can never remember. Library pockets and the library cards and a whole bunch of envelopes. And I do have tutorials around how we did this and made these, or how I use them. You're also getting Pirates in the Park book, which apparently is kind of sought after. So you can choose to do with it whatever you wish. You can resell it. You can use it. You can make a journal with the pirates or the elephant theme. And then, drum roll. As you saw, I am selling several Daphne's Diaries. Well, one of the things that I thought, well, should I sell this? And I'm like, no, I'm going to give this one away because it's different. This is called the Paper Scrapbook Block, and it's got 50 sheets of paper. It's all it is paper. And let me tell you, it is beautiful. Like, and it's all two-sided. I'm telling you. But you know what? Angela never used this. Not once did I pull this off of my bookshelf. And so somebody else needs to have this. And I do realize that Daphne's Diaries are hard to find for some of you. And you may know that you can go onto Daphne's Diaries website and you can order back issues. I tried that once. I spent a very high amount of money in the shipping because it's not shipping from the US. So just beware of that. So I thought, well, you know what? You guys might as well enjoy this. So I have some for sale, but if you win, you get 50 sheets, which is 100 sheets of paper, front and back. And then the last thing is this Daphne's Diary. And this is one that I have dug into. But like I said, I really honestly don't use these because I sell my journals and it pains me to not be able to. I did keep a few, but this one, there's too much goodness in here. It's just got a lot of stuff. It's even got, what is this? Oh, look. It's got games and activities. But this is also going to come with it because there's a lot of things you can still do with this. Look at that. That I think is beautiful. Bulldog Mama, hello. How are you tonight? So you got a pretty good bundle of goodness. So everybody, again, that is the winning bidder on an item gets their name put in George, and you can win. So I thought I would get all fancy-pantsy because I have quite a few things tonight. And I thought, well, I'll just like draw numbers. So I made numbers. And I thought I'll just point at it. And I'm like, forget about it. I have a hard enough time keeping organized. So we're just going to go right in order. Hello, Carol. And hello from Iowa. How is Atlanta? You could go see, well, we have all kinds of friends in Georgia. You could go see Lori. She's not on here right now, but. Ooh, which reminds me, if I should forget, remind me to make my announcement about our May playdate because I have updates. So the first thing is kind of, Meg, oh, I have something for you too. I need to mail something off to you. I might have to just show you. What did I do with it? I'm just going to show you. When I sent you your journal for our VHS video, I sent you a couple little space things, right? I don't know why, but I thought that you needed these in your life, and I could not find them when I wanted to send them. So I am sending you this power primer. I'm not going to show you what's inside of it, and this other one. So you're getting that in Happy Mail. I'm like, oh, I found it. It's some cute stuff in here. And I knew if anyone, you would use it. So, all right. The first thing I'm going to give away is something I've never done on the channel, but I have a lot of it. You guys, I hope we'll see what your response is to this. And if you like it, I will keep bringing this because I do have a lot of stuff. Let's see. I need to get to how much we're starting this off at. The starting bid is going to be $3. So very inexpensive. And it's a choice. So if you're not familiar, if you see something you like, start bidding. Put in your bid. If it's $3, that's all you have to put in if no one else's bid. And then we'd look for $4, $5, and continuing on until I count down the bid. So the first is, these are 10 packs of paper. And I have 4 different packs. These first few are kind of similar. But I had all of this paper. Some of it was from my mom's stash. Some of it was my stash. And I just don't have room for it in my craft room. So the first one is these 10 sheets. And I'm like, well, if you're new and these are your colors, this would make some kind of grungy journal, really cool grungy journal. This one has a sheet of things that you can fussy cut and little journal cards. Lots of them are two-sided, as you can probably tell as I pull these over. So the first one is we're calling Paisley, and it's $3 to start. I mean, one piece of paper is $1. Some of them are like $2. It's crazy. Yes, I'm still planning my trip to Georgia. I got lots of people I need to see. My best friend from when I was growing up, my friend Lori, Meg, my friend Kathleen. And how come all of a sudden? That's weird. Do you guys see this over there? Where'd that come from? I don't know. All right, then this one is similar to the other one. There's a couple duplicates on this one, but I see. Let's see. I need to go back to my comments. Oh, some of these have. Ooh, this is really cool. Hang on. I'll only show this one because they're kind of fragile. But these, can you guys see? These are all already die cut. This is from the years when I did Close to My Heart, and I sold their products. And these are all die cuts, and this is a huge circle with, and I have them in all different colors. So yes. And then we got another one of those. This one, just two-sided. Oh, I was doing it better when I was doing this way, but then I got to those fragile ones. I love those die cuts, but man, I'm telling you, I have a lot of them, so I don't need to keep them all. But I tried to do these all so they coordinate, and so you have variety. So the second one we're going to call journal card. Okay. So we got Paisley, we got journal card, we have another. Hang on. We have another one that's really, I think it's fun. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Oh, yes, here. I'm right. I had a panic attack. Okay, the next one we're just calling Pink. And this one is a unique pack in that it's all specialty papers. So I don't know if you can tell, but this is still in the package and there are holes in this. So this would be almost like a wicker rattan in, the back of a rocking chair. It almost looks like that. And so everything in here is kind of specialty-esque papers. Whoa. This has got like it's escaping me. what do you call that? Not felt. Oh, Karen, it's on like our mice that we like. Those on those little tiny ones. I don't know. But it's really, it's like, it's almost like rice paper within the fun stuff. Here's another one. There's a bunch of vellum. I think there's like 4 pieces of vellum. Oh, it's all pink. Flocked. Yes, thank you. What's that one? I think that one has glitter in it. Another piece of the flocked one. There's another piece of spec. I love this. So it's like a huge die cut. There's some butterflies with some glitter, and then another piece of that specialty one. All right, and then the last one is purple. And here we go. Now this does have a couple of those die cuts. So there's this one that I think is two-sided. This is hard to do. Oh, see, there we go. There's one. There's the lavender one. That's die cut. There's lots of die cuts in here. And then it's darker purple on the front. There's 2 of those. This one is another. So 3 of those. There's another one of these. And on the back, it's really pretty. These are really pretty. There's this one. And then on the front, butterflies. So that is the purple one. All right. I am going to go ahead and count these down. So you have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 choices. I don't know how I missed that, but we got 5 choices. I'm going to go ahead and count it down. 15, 14, 13. If, Sandy, if you want a bid, I gotcha. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Okay. I'm going to show you because this one, they've already, because I bent the paper, they came out. So Karen had a question while we're waiting for the bid end. What do you do with your die cuts? Now, I'm going to tell you, if you have not followed Celeste at Woodland Inspired, she is the queen of die cutting with her die cutting machine, but you will get a lot of inspiration there. But these you can put, like, these are little flowers, so you punch them out. You can layer them up onto your, and please, all of you in the comments, please share how you use these as well. You could layer these up to make a flower that you could lay into your journal. You could put a brad in the middle of them. You can use the reverse and actually stencil with them. So you can use your ink or if you're using, the old makeup or whatever. This you could use for, you could cut part of it and use it on the side of a journal signature page. All kinds of things. We could go on, and I hope that some of the rest of you will put in some of your ideas. So, Karen, with that said, you are the highest bidder. Tell me, which one would you like? We've got purple, we got pink, and then we have 3 different sets of kind of the same. We'll call this one, did I go over this one? I don't think I did. It's similar to the other one. Brown polka dots. We'll call that one journal cards. And then the paisley. You can just tell me which ones that you want. And, my plethora of paper is a benefit to all of you. So I'm bringing it to you inexpensively so you guys can have stuff and not have to go figure it out on your own. Karen, then Heather. Okay. So we'll just wait for Karen, and then I'm going to figure out what my next item is. Oh, I got a lot of little things too, like smalls. What I did was I had a lot of these things that you're going to see tonight in my Etsy shop. And what I was finding is that it was, they wanted to charge, too much in the fees, let alone for then the customers to have to pay for shipping. And There wasn't an option for me just to send it in an envelope, so I might forget it. I'm taking them all off, and I'll bring them to the sale. So, let's see. Journal, okay, and any. I knew you would say you didn't want pink. Okay. All right. So, did you want more than one? Because these kind of all coordinate. These three. Hello, Sarah. All right, Karen, I'm going to put those three aside for you. Let's see what Heather wants, and then if she wanted one of those other ones, one of these, you can just let me know. So, Miss Heather. So I got Karen for journal. Hey, Karen, look, I'm not forgetting. Put you in there. Heather, number 2. No Paisley. Oh, Paisley, please. Okay. Okay, so Karen did not want Paisley, but Heather did. So winner. That just all works out, doesn't it? All right, let me get your little... And I got you all taken care of. I got to put Heather's name in the... All right, I thought I had you guys' name in here for the Karen and Heather. Well, that worked out perfectly. All righty. And Heather, here's your name's going in the bucket. Yes, my fingers were crossed. Okay, let me put your stuff over here so it's out of the way. And for anybody else, I still have the purple and the pink. If you're interested. If not, I'm going to put those aside. And I do have some big bundles coming soon. So there was pink and there was purple. Tell me if you guys like that I'm bringing. I've never, like I said, I've never brought things like paper to the show. Karen, yes, ma'am. No. Sandy, would you like the purple pack? I know she does. I know she wants purple. It's her favorite color. There we go. Sandy, your name's going in here. All right, my dear. I love it when Karen says halt. It cracks me up. All right, kids. Now, what we've got next is... What do we have next? I don't know. How much are these? Oh, guess what? They're $3. But these are quick claims. So this is your chance for a quick claim. If you've never done this before, the price is going to be $3. I have 2 sets of these. These were one of the smalls that I do not have on my Etsy shop anymore, but I still have them all pretty and bundled up. And it's your lucky day. So $3, and let's just draw from the bingo batch and see how we do. And the first 2 people that put... Oh, wait, I didn't show you what it was. That's okay. G53 is going to get to choose these 25 packs of the vintage. That's kind of a glare. There's 25 of them, hand curated by me from one of my auction finds. But there are 25 vintage stamps from all over the world. There is, and all I have to do is put in G53. And let's see, is G53. G53 is not a double winner. Okay. Yes, these are so cool. And I have more of these if you guys want me to continue to bring these. But these are so much fun. And there's so many pretty colors. So it looks like we got Heather and Sarah Lee. All right. So Heather, there's your pack. And Miss Sarah Lee. Sarah Lee, did you ever get my my photos on Instagram? Did they come through? Okay, let me put your names in. I don't want to. Heather, here's yours. Heather, name in the bucket. Sarah Lee. I think I need to do a new one for you. All right, Sarah Lee. There you go. G53. Okay, Sarah Lee and Heather. All right, now I have, it's a good day for you guys when I start selling my Better Homes and Gardens books. But I was lucky enough to go to an estate sale and pick up a couple more. And I think if I get to play with these, you should. Yes, they were real stamps. And these, I wanted to look. They don't have, these were some from collector's books, and they do not, most of them, I think all of them, none of them have the postage, used postage stamp on them. So, but this is a large Better Homes and Gardens book. It is from 1969, and it is a big one. It is 9.5 by 12. Well, a little over 12. And if you are an old OG in the junk journal world, you guys can share with everyone what you use these for. But for those of you who are new, these come in handy for everything. Now, my particular favorite reason to use these, I need to get back to my comments, is I enjoy doing the storytelling with like my paper dolls or the Tim Holtz paper dolls. And so I love to use scenes in these, and especially these, 60s, 70s scenes. But I do a lot of hoarding of anything that has to do with architecture. So a lot of times they just sit on my shelf. But these are great to use all the advertisements for. Dang. That's who I sent it to. Well, I hope I didn't. Maybe I sent it to somebody else. I could have sent it to Sarah Coleman, but I don't think I did. I think she would have told me, like, what are you sending me this for? I don't sell vintage clothes. This is my favorite in my workspace. I used to have more of these, and I had one of these too, but these are the best. But it starts at $3. Look at this. And you know what? You can also use this to do research for all of the fun things if you're a collector. Oh my gosh. Does anybody have a washing machine or a dryer that sings to you when it's done? Like it's making it more pleasant. Now, this right here, that would make doing laundry more pleasant. A vintage laundry hamper. Hey, Barbie. Is Meg still on here? Meg, look. I watched your video today. And they were only $12.88 back in the day. The 7 web chairs. Don't you wish you could just get one of those, 2 more of those, where you could just order them? Yes, it's great for research. I totally agree. I'm trying to find something. Oh my goodness, look. For example, look at all of the Pyrex. Now, they're just entertaining to me. I could look at these all day long. But I'm not seeing any interest at the moment. So we will put this aside. If anybody is interested in a vintage Better Homes and Gardens, then you let me know. I know. I know, Meg. All right. Well, it wouldn't be a sale if I didn't bring back some piano rolls because I seem to have a plethora of them. So... Lots of memories. But I have another 4 rolls. This is for all of them. So the bidding is starting at $4, and I'll tell you which ones we got here. The march song. Let's see. I always check for you. Oh, this is one of the cool ones. Uh-huh. And it's still got this intact. Oh my goodness. See, now Karen put hers on display in one of her in her clock displays, and it was very, very cool. So you don't have to use them for crafting. You can use them for, well, vintage. Uh, was it? I'm trying to think who it was. This one says Lohengrin. The Wedding March. Ooh, let's see. Oh, and it's even got a pink, sweet little, and a crusty, that is a rubber band. Well, that can go to the garbage. Look at this. How sweet is that? Let's see if it's got the words on it. Ooh, it's got that. I think it's got words. Nope. I always hate taking these out because I'm like, oh, I don't want to rip up. These are just so fun. I have a couple. What did I do with them? Can you see them back there? No. I have a couple things that we're going to do that are DIY projects that aren't paper crafting, but they're home decor projects that we're going to do. I missed one. Okay, the next one is, let's see. I saw somebody. Hey, Melissa. This is, it says Marshall Melody, but after the Wedding March, I thought it said Marital Melody. Medley? Yeah, Medley. Oh boy, this one's a chunky one. Ooh. Look at that. Look how much stuff is there. Wow. This one doesn't come off so easily. This is an oldie. I love these. Did I say that already? I'm sure I did. And I do need to. It's on my list. But see, I squirreled and started using the brown paper bags in my stuff. So there is that. And then the last one is called Ebb Tide, played by Clyde Ridge. It's in the blue box. The boxes are great for risers. And I bet, you know what? I bet. See, Karen already said it. I'm like, I'm sure Karen probably said that. Let's take off this vintage rubber band and throw that one away too. This one's white. Ooh, and this feels good. Oh, and this is a word roll. So some of them you'll see will have all of the lyrics on the side of there. I can't see if you're in screen, if I'm in screen or not. Melissa Sanders is in the house. All right, I'm going to go ahead, and this is for all four. You're taking what? There's a note. There's a note from somebody. Tab not recorded. From the gentleman that was the, I've got 10,000 plus piano rolls in his piano room. So you're getting all three of these, and I'm going to go ahead and count it down, Sandy. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid, and. Now, I promise you guys, I will continue to bring these until they're all gone because, you know, my son thinks I'm a hoarder. I'm like, hey, this is for the good of everyone else. Okay, let's see. It looks like there is Lori. All right. Okay, so Karen, they're all four coming to you. I got to write them down. There we go. All right. Here we go. Karen probably needs, now she needs some to craft with. She used them for her interior design needs. Now she needs to use them for crafting. Halt. You know what, Karen? Yeah, if you want, Karen, I will just, I I will just get one for your sister because I am going to see Carol Johnson at some point, and we can get one to your sister. And if Heather wants them, then there you go. Deal? So I'll just change that to Heather and put it in Heather's pile. And then I need to make a note, Karen, sister roll. Okay. Do you? That's okay. I got them for you for Heather for $7, and then we'll just get one for Karen's sister and get it to her separately, and then we're all good. All right, Karen's sister roll. Heather, we're moving this to you. And guess what? Daphne's Diary is next. You guys are all wonderful. I am telling you. And hey, while you're all here, and while Lori is here, I want to make a little special announcement. If you didn't have the chance to watch last month's play date, which was called Craft and Collage, with BB and Kara from their channels, you might not know that each month I am inviting guests to, whether they are going to craft with, show us a craft, teach us something, just chat and learn something new about one another. And they don't have to be someone, it might not be necessarily someone who is a crafter even. It might just be somebody who is has a YouTube channel or an Instagram following or TikToker. You never know. That we just find is interesting, and we will have them onto the show, and you can learn more about them. You can follow their channel, and we're just going to have a good time. So May, we will be, and it's usually always on a Saturday and Sunday. And I let the guest decide what works best for them. And this month, we don't have a date set yet, but I am excited to announce that this month's guest is going to be Lori from Enchanted Dreams 71. So exciting. So just make sure you're subscribed and put your notifications on so you don't miss it, because I'm sure it's going to be captivating and lovely and wonderful. And if you know somebody that you want to get to know better, that you want to have come on the channel, I have a lineup for, I think, till September. But you know what? It's going really well, so maybe we'll do it more often. And I would love to have you. No shame in your game. If you have a channel, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, if you have a small business or a social presence and you want to be a part of it, I want to know who you are, and I want to get to know you better. And I think all of you will too. Oh, Lord. We don't know. We don't know, BB. We haven't had our pre-game meeting yet. So I don't know if we're just going to sit and chat, if we're going to craft something. I don't know. It's going to be up to Lori, whatever she feels like doing. Maybe we'll just, sit and giggle. I'm fine with that too. It'll be fun. Okay. Daphne's Diary. First one up. I'm glad you're here, BB. First one up. These are going to start at $10. These are brand new, never been used, but they looked great on my bookshelf. And this is February of 2021. It is the first issue of that year. And it is, I'm just going to call this Teacup, but if you've never seen, I'm going to take some time going over this. I'll probably spend a lot more time on this one than I have on the rest. Than I will on the rest. But these are, I don't know. I just can't say enough great things about it. Now, the reason that I cannot use these in the journals that I sell is because Daphne's Diaries, Daphne and her diary team, have a plethora of artists and folks that are contributing that have their own, like, they're not copyrighted by Daphne. So they're independent. This is one of my favorites. This was an inspiration for something else I did a long time ago, but look at that. Those are truly dresses. Wait, hold on. Can you see that? Here, this one's better. Now, what junk journaler doesn't need a ball gown made of paper? It's amazing. That was something was one of my inspirations when I did some of the vintage sewing patterns, and then I created their dresses. But yes, this is just, I mean, look at all the, just in fussy cutting alone. The colors are beautiful. But if you're someone who, look at this. If you're someone that just wants to craft with these or, do little projects with your family, your kids, your friends, there's paper dolls in there. These are great. And in the US, I think they're $17 or $18 to begin with. And like I said before, you can get back issues. I'm just trying to find fun things. Vintage stickers. Oh my goodness. I don't want to show you everything because then it won't be nearly that fun. But it is extremely expensive to have them shipped. And believe me, I know because I did. And I will never do that again. So I just wait and am patient until I can find these in the wild. And then I hoarded them and I did not use them. And so I was like, nope, they need to go. Look at this. Okay, that's just like a charcuterie board on steroids. Look at that spread. I could get into that. So there's recipes, there's stories, there's travel, there's all kinds of things. Oh, you know what? Okay, I must have had 2 of these because I used this exact image in a journal that I did. So yeah, I must have had 2. Yep, there you go. Not surprising, is it? Look at the dollhouse. So there's tons of activities to do with your kids in here too, which I think is fun. So that would be nice. I was just, by the way, look at my favorite, Amelia Earhart. I was just looking. I'm going to go ahead and count this down in a second. At my Stampington opportunities to order. And I can't, I mean, I have the paper order for them. I need to reach out to them again for the journal magazines and for the, it's escaping me, but for the 2 that are really great for crafters, and I can get them, but I need to reach out to the lady specifically. Okay. They're recipe magazines. I like that. That's called a workaround, BB. I like it. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start it down. I see Barbie at 10. And so we're looking at 4, 11 or more, and 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. We're just waiting for Sandy. Sandy, thank you for bid ending. I lost my pen. No, I did not. All right, we've got Pat. Pat Waldorf. Most important things to, oh, for goodness sakes. Hold on. I forgot to put Heather's name in again for the piano rolls. Gotcha. Heather's in. Pat is in. All right. Pat. And Pat, I think that you might be new a new winning bidder. So if you don't mind, I'm going to put the banner up here for you. Just sending me the information that you see right below me. Thank you, Karen. Yes, live chat is important. And I know some of us are in remote areas, so it is not easy to keep up. That's for sure. Okay, let me but refresh off it. Pat. Thank you, Pat. I'm so glad that you are here, and congratulations on your win. All right. What is next? Belgium artist. Sarah Lee, see? Oh my gosh. I think that might be her. Is that her? Now I gotta look, Sarah Lee. I was mind blown at, remember, at one time I thought I was gonna be a fashion designer. That didn't quite work out. Sylvie is this one's name. Her name is, hang tight, Sylvie Facone is this woman's name. Now I want to see that exhibit. Good thing I can save my chats and come back to it. Wow. Cool. Okay, the next one item is going to start at $8. Now, I had two of these. And these were, again, thank you, Dave, for making me bring all of my stuff home. But I want you to look at this. This is the New Century Dictionary. Now, normally I would say, okay, a dictionary is a dictionary, right? But this one I have now. I sit this right beside my workspace. And already in the just 2 short weeks that I brought it back to Iowa, I've probably used it 15 to 20 times. Now, let me tell you why. First of all, it's beautiful and it's embossed. So if you want, you can use all the gorgeous pages and use this for a journal cover. And then you've got this whole middle part that you could use with a journal topper and make it absolutely beautiful. I know. Dave is the popular one because he's like, okay, we need to bring this back. And by the way, I have 2 totes that he has brought back of more of my craft items. And I'm like, I'm not even going to bring him downstairs. I'm going to sort through them, say these are all going on live sales, and there we have it. Okay, now this might be, I just saw a fly, so that's not a really good representation. But this particular one has lots and lots of illustrations, and it is old. It is actually, as far as dictionaries go, it is in public domain. I don't know if 1927, so it's old. I don't know if the New Century Dictionary still exists or not, but 1891. Oh my goodness. What was I looking at? Did I do a haul the other day, and there was all kinds of flowers and leaves in it, like a leaf collection. I don't know if Sarah Coleman's here, but did any of it? Oh my gosh, I wanted those butterfly. I was like, no, I can't. My husband will kill me. But that butterfly collection, one of the 3, they were gorgeous. But there's so many. These pages are just so. I'm looking for the cute pictures, and the paper is just wonderful. I mean, for 1927, this is really wonderful. Man, Sarah Lee, I didn't get one from you either. We must be, I don't know. Now I gotta make sure. I'm gonna write myself a note. Check Sarah Lee Instagram, because you're not getting mine and I didn't get yours. Look at these. But I just think the images are neat, and you can make, just little clusters out of them. Did BB ask if this smells? It smells old. It does not smell musty. And you don't pay extra for the dust or the vintage scent. So this is, oh, okay. I was like, oh my gosh. This is a wonderful treasure. If, and these pages have not been taken, there's no one's torn these out. So if you just love vintage dictionaries, this is an oldie, 1927. Although it can't beat Sandy's from the 1890s, I tell you. But I don't see any interest. If somebody does have interest, then Karen will probably tell me to halt, and that is cool. Let's see. Oh, I got another small, but it's something that I created. I don't see Erica on here this week yet tonight, which is a good thing because I didn't have time to make any blue dangles. But what I do have is one of my pokey tools. And it even comes with the wine cork, which if you've never tried Apothic Red, it's very inexpensive and it tastes delicious. Although I know that Karen Williams is a white wine drinker, but so you get this for free. You get the wine cork. It comes with it. So this is, if you are not familiar, oh goodness, that's in there. I hand make these using fun beads. This is kind of a lavender color, and you can see the, let's see, will that, oh, you can't really see it very well. Well, there's flowers on there. And then I have used a dangle at the top, so it makes fun little noises. And this is perfect. It's basically your all. It's what you use when you're going to put your signatures in. Well, you use it for a lot of things. You can also use it to dig the glue that gets under your nails off. But be careful because you could really hurt yourself. But it works for a lot of things. And I have several of these that I use all the time, and they are wonderful. I will promise that I will create some more. They really are fun to make. They take a long time. Really, they don't. What takes a long time is deciding on my color palette and then finding all of the beads. And then making a big old mess getting everything out. But aren't they pretty? I mean, come on. If you're going to be crafting, you may as well have some bling in your life. And they also make great gifts for others, for other crafters too. So it is sparkly. And we've got in between, you can see all the bling in there too. I put my phone on here backwards again. Par for the course. But I am going to go ahead and count that down. I see Karen in at 11. So let's go 15, 14. We're looking for 12 or more. I don't remember what number I was on. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. See, Karen, if you're having your wine, although, you know, box wine doesn't have a cork, but if you're having your wine and you can't find your cork, you always have a backup with your bling. I love these. I'm easily distracted. Okay, we have Lori. I do promise I will make it a goal for this week to work on some beading because I know that a lot of people wanted me to bring more of that, and so I will. Lori, your name is going in the bucket. Thank you for your bid. And congratulations. She got you. All right, Miss Lori. You know what? Wouldn't that be fun? You know, okay. So if anybody saw BB's comment, she said, corks are so pretty. I wish they could be inked up to stamp the pattern out. Um, I do know this now, nowadays, they're making less real corks and they're making more rubber corks. And I know for a fact, if you're brave enough to do it, that you can actually, two things you can use these for in addition to holding your pokey tool is you can use these for, you can make your own stamp. So you cut it down and make your shape. You could do it on the side too. And you can also use these, you can get daubers for the top of these and you can use them for your ink. So there you go. You can also use them to put your wine, to use as a stopper for your wine. So, you know, there's that too. BB, why don't you just, why don't you just do that? I think you should. Okay, let's see. Marie. All right, here's something that's interesting. I don't know if this aired yet or not. I did a whole bunch of estate sale videos, and I don't remember which one aired. But now I know you guys asked me to bring junk jars. I'm working on a new one. Actually, I'm working on a junk tin, and I've already started adding some things. But this is, let's see, how much is this starting at? You can see what I got here. This is starting at $10. These are old. You're welcome, Barbie. I'm happy to help. You know, if I can drink the wine and make sure your safety is first, then I will be happy to do that. So this is chocked full. I have never opened it, but they are old. And I thought this was cool. To me, the jar itself is is priceless. All you Georgians should have this. Trailblazer old fashioned home style preserves. Be a peach. I made that part up. But I want you to see. Hello, Amy. Can you see that? Okay, let me just read it to you. This is an old mason jar. Now, I'm not certain that this lid actually came on this jar, but it leads me to believe it does, because if you know anything about mason jars, they do not have this kind of, it's different. But this says mason jar, so it is a mason jar, but I don't know if it was made for the peach preserves. It is 1 pint. I think that says 3/4 half pint, so it must be like the measurements. And it says mason on all 4 sides. So aside from the cool jar that it comes in, let me show you some of these spools. And halt. I'm halting again. Karen just likes bossing me around, but that's cool. Why am I halting, Karen? You bought a pokey tool. Do you not want the pokey tool, Lori? How much did I buy for $12? No, it was $120, Lori. Just let me know if you don't. I have a backup if you don't want it. I'm going to keep, you just type in the comments. And if not, Karen, it is yours. So there's this. Now, these are wonderful for a lot of things. There's some that are just plain. You guys have seen me use these in my journals for dangles. They make good assemblage pieces. They make cute risers for tiny littles. I know that Karen, okay, we're good. I know that Karen used yours. Have you used those, Karen? Did she put her Wade Whimsies, the little, or any tiny treasures? But there are a lot in here. You can put, I think Lori I've seen Lori and some others have put their antique lace or their ribbons. Lori, you can come and do my laundry anytime. But there's tiny ones. And I just thought it was cute because they're already in there. Somebody saved all of these, and They smell old, but they don't stink. Ooh, this one's cool. The White Sewing Machine Company. And it's stamped right. And then there's a bunch from the Star. They're tiny, tiny. Star merchandised sewing. I gotta go. Sewing cotton. Gosh, I've never heard it called cotton here. We call it sewing thread in the UK. In other countries, they call it that. Interesting. There's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of these in here. Oh my gosh, I love these. Look at this one. Oh, I didn't see that one. It's tiny. It's like the spool part or the bobbin. This would be cute in a printer's drawer. So there. My fingernail polish. I finally think that I'm on the, my whole nail saga after taking off my nails. But I finally think that I've reached a point where I can now let them grow out. I'm telling you, beauty. It's hard on your body, on your nails. See, that's what we call it, is thread. I don't know. Okay. I don't see any interest. These are fun. These would be great for your sewing room, Lori. All right, I'm going to put this somewhere safe. I have more sewing notions coming up. All right. Let me see. Okay, I got another little for you. These are another thing that came from the Etsy shop that I was like, nope. I know that I have some in my craft room in the jar, and then I have huge. I think they're like a lantern kind of urn thing on either side of where our TV is, and I used to fill it up at Christmas time with bulbs and lights. Now I just have spools in there on each side with some fairy lights, and they're awesome. So I have 2 different sets of these, and I need to tell you how much they're going for here. There are 12 in here. I don't remember. I need to look. But this is a quick claim. So I know I just put, there you go. So this is a quick claim for all of these. These are fabric clusters these are some that I made specifically for someone, and I made a bunch of extra, and then I put them on my Etsy shop, and these go great on, your journals, to use as tucks, you could use them as toppers. Let's see, is anybody counting? Because I'm not. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then these are more like the banner kind. 5. This was like a fabric flip. There's 8. There's another one. These are cute. You can put a bulb pin on them and they're a dangle. So there's a bunch of those. It's mixed with, there is some vintage fabric, but there's also some reproduction fabric in here, and some that is kind of in between, like maybe 90s. A quick claim, just as a recap, is thank you for asking, BB. All it means is that I'm going to give you a price, which I just did, and then I'm going to give you a letter, a number, a word, and the first person or first 2 people that put that in will win whatever the item is. And so if you were the winning bidder, you could choose to take one of the packages, both of the packages, and if you didn't want both, then the next person in line would have that opportunity. So it's real easy. Here's the lavenders. Okay, see, somebody might have to I might have to back up bid end. I got you if you need me to, Sandy. But we have a lavenders. And these are one of my traveling craft projects. So I put all of my little pieces into a Ziploc. All of my, I think I bring a little thing of buttons, and then I hit the road with my thread and my needle and my little kit, and I do this while I'm driving. So this is a mix of the lavenders and the kind of greeny. They're just so versatile, and they're, if you've not tried to make these and you do like to hand stitch, this is easy and it's fun. This one's not, this is not vintage fabric, but I love the little rainbow. There's that one, and then this has got little bees on it. Isn't that cute? Yeah, see, vacay art. Barbie tried vacay art, and she took all of her stuff and didn't even get to do it, poor thing. So I've got two packs. We got the lavender and the green, and we've got the brighter colors. So they're $8, and the first person, let's get out our bingo, that puts in N40 gets to take these home. N40. Oh, I bet can't put that back in there. I gotta remember. I lost my other one. N40. Well, yes, I could make a lot on my way to Georgia. That's assuming that I'm not going to be driving. We'll have to have Dave drive Miss Daisy. Well, N40. I don't know what I did with the last one. Oh, let's see if N40 is a winner. I knew Sandy was going to be N40. Oh, darn it. No N40 on there. All right. I got you, Sandy. And pink is still up for grabs for $8 if anybody wants them. You know, my grandmother, we call her Mo. I just shared that last week, on the 19th, she turned 94. And she still quilts. And, you know, I feel in her honor that I should quilt, because she's made thousands, I don't know, probably hundreds of quilts. Drives me crazy. That, don't tell Dave that. That's exactly what I feel like I should, you know, make a quilt, but I just don't have it in me. Slow stitching, hand stitching, a little punch needle. I can do that, but I'll lose my ever living mind if I tried to. But you know what? I use measurements all the time in my paper crafting, so I probably could do it, but it's too much pressure to make, you know, like, if you don't get it right, then you have to tear the whole thing out and start all over. No, no. Oh, and you know what my grandma has always said, Mo has always told me, Sandy, I got to put your name in. Use your quilts. Do not. In fact, I'm our drop sale next week. I'm bringing a quilt, which could be used for yourself or to craft with, in my opinion. But she's always said, you need, you know, they're made with love. The people that make them want you to use them. You know, don't just, sure, if you just want to display them, that's fine, but don't just put them away and keep them safe. They're meant to be used and loved. And we do. We use our quilts. And everybody has a favorite, and we fight over which one, you know, who's going to get it. And yeah, pretty special gift, that's for sure. Okay, let's see. I need to write you down here. Let's see. Sandy. Purple. All right. Also, and I don't, you guys asked for some playing cards. So I have a fun one. I just found these. How much are we starting this for? This is easy. Easy peasy. This is $4 for all of this. But the first one is a 12 pack, and this particular pack is all kids' games, and they're pretty old, but I'll show them to you. Oh, thank you. I do like the stuff in the. I just did some reviews because I'm trying to support other folks that have small businesses and that sell on Etsy. So there's a YouTuber that writes books. Her name is Ann Eckhart, and I have purchased her Kate. Whoa, fishy gone bad. Purchased one of her books, and I really liked it. So I was like, you know what? I need to be better at going on and doing reviews on Amazon. So I did. I did a whole bunch of them yesterday. Those are all the old ones. These are, I like the little tiny ones. But with that, you're also going to get what I found. These McDonald's fish game. They were part of, there was a set of these. Like there was different kinds of games. I did look this up and I read about it and now I can't remember. What year was this? 1982, but I'm not going to take them out. And I didn't take them out before. Well, I guess maybe I can. They've never been taken. They've never been played with. Because I'm kind of curious what's in here. Oh my gosh, these are cute. And this is what it looks like on the back. I've never had McDonald's playing cards. Let's see. The Fry Kids. You know what? I just realized I had giveaways. I have not given them away. I'm coming. I'll come back to it. These are super cute. So, and here's the funny thing. The girls that requested the playing card bundles, I don't think are here today. But these are awesome. But see, I don't know that I couldn't cover these up. I just have to stick them in like a 70s, 80s journal individually and send them on to the recipient because they're super, super cute. And these are sort of collectible. So if you just wanted to put them on your shelf, you could do that as well. And then these are I think they're just fun. All right, I'm going to count it down. I see 4, looking for 5 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. I know I said this because you guys asked about it, but I have lots and lots of vintage playing cards, and I am willing to bring more to the sales and, just around all kinds of themes, if you will. Okay, I see Pat in for $5. And your name is going in the bucket. There you go. Not in the bucket. George would be offended. In the duck. In George. Where did Pat go? Pat. Oh, right in front of me. I'm like, she had the diary. Congratulations, Pat. Thank you for the bid. And Sandy. All right. Now we have some dangles. And this is it. Now I really do have to, now I'm motivated to actually make more of these because this is the last that I have. Okay. And this is going to start at $6. And so this is for choice. Let me take these out of the bag. So I have one that's a set of dangles. Oh, no. 2 dangles. Those are the blue ones. I've got one. It's kind of a reddish pink stick pin. And this has that flower that was the same kind of bead that was on the pokey tool. And then this one is turquoise and reds and blue. So that's one set. And then the other set is a little combination. One has a pearl with a little green. One is a kind of a iridescent with pink little dangles, and then the stick pin to go with it. There we go. So we're at 6. Here, I'm going to try to put these together so I can hold them up. Looking for 7 or more. These are just so, they're so fun on the edge of a journal, on a signature. They're cute on. I like to create flowers, whether they be fabric or paper, and put the stick pins in there. All kinds of cute things. Or you know what? You can wear them. I mean, nobody said you couldn't. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and count it down. This is for choice, whichever one you wish. So let's go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Did I miss something? Or did I get something? I have everything in order. No, I guess not. I just must have put them out of order. Okay, so Karen, I see you as our winning bidder. And so tell me, darling, which one would you like? The blues and the reddish, or the variety pack of stick pins? Again, I forgot to bring my garbage. And then I got to go back and do giveaways. Both, please. Okay, Karen. Thank you, Karen. Let's see. All right, let me put this in your pile. Oh, goodness. And Karen gets to go in the bucket. At least a G. There you go. Uh-oh, you missed the... George is going to be real irritated that I keep calling him a bucket. All right. Now, I had giveaways that I did not give away. So, the first one is... Oh, right here. So, the person who won the paper bundle, purple paper bundle, is going home with this sheet of paper and all of these matching embellishments and die cuts to go with it, which was Sandy. So congratulations. There you go. That'll go with your purple stack. And Pokey Tool winner, which was Miss Lore. Where is your gift? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Hang on. I put it away safe and sound. So you are getting some antique doll stickers to go with your Pokey Tool. They're all nice and organized over there. You ladies are a welcome. Now let's see. Did I forget? Oh, yes. And Pat also wanted to give away. Pat. Hang on, Pat. Pat, you are getting the Carpe Diem planner pack to go with your Daphne's diary and your playing cards. So congratulations. I do this all in advance, and then I must be colorblind because I don't see that it's highlighted in blue that I need to do a giveaway. So my apologies. All right, Valentine's Day, Daphne's Diary. Let's see. It is starting at $10, just like the other one. What's in here? Well, you get a bonus little policy envelope. There you go. So this is issue number 1 of 2022. Valentine's Day issue. And, you know, you can't go wrong. Here's the back. There's, you know what, just the feel of the paper is amazing. Okay, hold on to your hats. Look at all of those. So no need to cut up a vintage postcard when you've got these replicas right here. And wouldn't those be cute on like a seed packet or a pocket? And they're all, I love the wearing of the green. Look at that. So sweet. Let's see. I thought there was more than, yeah, 1, 2 pages. And they're actually journal cards because they've even got the lines on the back. So that was, this is the second page. Okay, to me, that's worth it right there. Oh gosh, there's a whole bunch of paper in here too. And they made mini cabinets out of it. There's the mini cabinets that they made. And then here's a whole several pages of paper that you can use. You know what? Take it out, fold it in half. Now you got a signature. Amazing. What else is in here? Handful of happiness with a hedgehog. Cute. Oh, look at her. There really are some really cool things in here. What's this? An invitation. If you guys, all you Georgians, want to invite me over for dinner, you're invited, it says. I'll set up my schedule, and then you can put a recipe on the back. So fun stuff. They have a journal planner. And here's another one. I kind of go between, I don't want to show you a lot because I want you, oh my goodness, look at this. You know, I'm a sucker for the mice. Smiley the mouse. There's recipes in here. Oh, look at this. See? Oh, never mind. I thought that was paper bags. It's bamboo. Okay, I see Pat in for 12, looking for 13 or more. That will be scrumptious. Has anybody ever done that with popsicle sticks with suet for your birdies? Cute. And then there's always pullouts in here and posters and all kinds of goodness. So let's go ahead and count this one down for the Valentine's Daphne's issue. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Oh, Daphne, you never say, oh my goodness, there are, hang on, now I gotta find it. Where is this? All right. It looks like Karen had Pat had a high bid of 12, but Karen had a just in case of 14. And Heather had a bid of 13. So, Karen, it is yours for $14. You and that grandbaby are going to have fun if you let her play with it with you. I was looking for something, but I'm not seeing it. Wooden houses. Okay, I guess, I don't know. I don't see it. Karen, where's your... Karen's stack's too far away. I need to move it over here, closer to me. I am so glad that I moved my filming area to the bar because it's a lot more organized, that's for sure. No ball mine. I thought you might say that. All right, I got some paper dolls. Now, I'm going to say that these paper dolls, whoops, paper dolls, this is for all of these. These are definitely paper dolls that you can craft with. So I did include, first of all, we have Beth Ann. Now, Beth Ann has 2 covers, so you're going to get 2 of these because there were 2, and only one doll. So I thought, well, if somebody wants to use them for whatever, they can. This one didn't have stuff in it. Um, but so you're getting this, and you're also getting the Beth Ann paper dolls. It says on here. So what I think happened is somebody bought this at a yard sale back in 1970-ish. It says baby paper dolls, 20 cents for everything. A doll and a lot of other things. So somebody wanted to sell that for a great price. But then apparently one of them said on everything, all the clothes. And I was like, I don't think so. Somebody, it was that they hadn't even been opened. But here are all of little, I'm going to show you Beth Ann in a second. Her clothes are cute. And we are going to be working on, I have a Beth Ann. I don't have, do I have her doll? The doll? I don't know. I have some clothes that I think are Beth Ann clothes. Uh, and we're going to be doing some paper doll projects as well. It's in my project bin. But these, I mean, these are just cute by themselves. See, that's just it. And if you're not selling your journals, you're giving them as gifts, Karen, they're absolutely perfect. They're stunning. And you know what I do? I would read them and then I would, you know, use them. But I didn't use very many pages. So this is full, and it even comes in this very well loved plastic that somebody provided. But in the other one, there's little Beth Ann, cute little Beth Ann tucked into her crib, and this one is all nice and intact. This was where she was before she went to nighty night. So you're getting all of these. I got more. There she is in her little undies, her diaper. She's cute. Yep, Beth Ann. These are fun for journals. But you guys all know my besides vintage sewing patterns, I love readers, and it makes me really happy. Okay, the next one you're gonna get. This I think was the one that it says like new doll, 20 cents, doll and all the clothes, a little bit of masking tape. So this is Marge's little Lulu doll, but false advertising, because let me just tell you, somebody used Marge up. There's not even a Marge doll. But again, we have some really bright, brilliant. Karen, you do what you got to do. We don't want you to go off the face of the earth without phone contact, so you get your phone charging. Tons of, what is this? I don't know. Camp Okatot. That's a cute little name. So you get all of these very 70s. When was this? 1971. So you get all of her clothes, but I'm just telling you, this is the bargain at $5 because I'm going to show you solutions so you can still use these dog clothes and have fun with them. And they're in great, these are all in great shape. Oh, that's a hat? I wish Marge was here because I would love to see what the doll looked like. So you get the picture. There's a lot of them in here. I won't go through all of them. Oh, wait. I might have to show you another one. That screams Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. Okay, let me put all these back. And then I have the last one that's my favorite. I'm not putting them back in this. Do they still make these bags? Do you remember these lunch bags that have like, they had the alligator on the front? I don't know the brand, but you know what I'm talking about. That's what that is. Probably from the 70s. Okay, this one is my favorite. It's in pretty good shape. It's Peggy and Me. She's got a little bit of writing on there. The spine is good. I think this would make a really cool journal. I haven't really thought it through yet, but I think it is amazing. Look at how cute those little girls are. Those eyeballs. Okay, but here's what's interesting about it. So here's Peggy, right? And then here is Patty. Now, let's see if I can do this. This is awesome. And so so there she is in this outfit. And then Patty, is it Patty? This is Patty. And then Peggy has that outfit on. And you keep flipping it. So it's like a book within a book. And you never have to take them out. But how cute is that? Now, I think these would be cute. Again, if you don't sell your journals, to scan each one of these and her outfits and cut them out and use them, because you could shrink them down to a more sizable thing for your journal, for your pages. But there are so many cute things in here. So this is all of this for only $5. Now remember, I didn't tell you, I didn't remind you that I'm entertaining this weekend. So everything on this auction on this live sale needs to go. I have some things upstairs that from that estate sale. One is a Ronald McDonald. Ronald McDonald, and he stands up and he's actually got his stand. He's in a little bit. I need Amy and Amy's help because he needs some TLC, but otherwise he's in pretty good condition. And Landon said that thing is not staying in here. And I have a Mrs. Beasley. And I'm thinking, if I don't, I have to do something with him before my whole family comes over, because my brother for sure will harass me about the creepy dolls that are in my office. But what can I say? I couldn't leave them behind. They were cute. All right. I see Pat in for $5. These are going to be fun to whoever gets these. And I hope that you tune in when we actually play with these. I'm not sure what, I don't remember when that's on my calendar, but it will be coming up soon. So 15, we're going to count it down. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I don't want those all to fall off. So if you guys were paying attention, I don't know. Sometimes you don't see a lot of just in cases on our lives, but you saw how Karen did that. That's the way that it exactly works. So she really wanted them. She wanted to make sure she was already bidding that if, was the most she would pay. And that's what her just in case was for. So that's how that works if you guys were following along. Okay, let's see. Pat, these are coming to you for $8. Thank you, Miss Pat. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see. I put that in your pile. Pat, we need to put your name in here. And Karen, I did not put you in for the Diaries. So let me put you in. Gotcha. Okay. Good to go. And now I have more garbage over here. What's up next? Oh, this is one I was like, how am I going to do this? I was supposed to have had one of the readers that came up, but maybe it's not on my list yet. So I guess I'm following my directions. It's just out of order. All right. So these are Telltale books, and I was lucky enough to... No, I'm doing the wrong thing. It's fine. We'll do the Telltale books. I don't know how this is going to go. I didn't think this through very well, that I didn't have my other view, but we're going to make it work. So this is going to be a little different. This is called a pick two. So I will put on the screen what this is starting out at. Now this is starting out, the bid will be $3, but remember you're picking two. So I'm going to show you 3 books. There goes the puppy again. Oh, she's stretching. She's like, Mom, when are you going to be done? No, I still have 1 Daphne's Diaries. And don't forget that in our giveaway tonight, one of the items is in addition to all kinds of other goodness, is the paper scrapbook blocks, which is two-sided paper, so 100 different designs. And I'm throwing in the Daphne's diary that I kind of used, but somebody else needs it. There's a lot of stuff in there. So if you bid and you are a winning bidder, your name gets put into George and you could possibly win. Okay, $3. Bidding starts at $3. And so I'm going to show you 3 of these, and then you can bid. I'll count it down, and then you can pick which 2 you want, and then I'll add a couple more in there. So the first one is from 1972. So if you're into the 70s and 80s journals, I just think these, whether you use this as a journal itself or whether you use the pages, this is Sherlock Hemlock. These are all in pretty good shape. This one, you can kind of see that the inside, I mean, the spine is good. The inside is good. It looks like it's just a little, it's stapled in. So these are actually signatures. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this reminds me of my childhood. So we got Sherlock Hemlock. I won't go through it. Every single page. Very, very good condition. That's choice number 1. Choice number 2 is the Winnie the Pooh from a time ago, 1975. Also, the spine is in great shape, minus this little there. The inside is nicely together. This is also stapled. I know some of you want to know that, but there is no, I was just going to say there's no chips, there's no cracks, which there aren't. No tears, no writing that I saw. So that is your second one. And you're picking 2. So of these 3, you can pick 2. And then I can keep adding to it. This one's unique. It's a little rough. Again, telltale on the back. It looks like there is no writing. This is the cover. So there's no writing on it. This is a little more unique. It's called I Live in the City. ABC. I love this book. I love it because of the illustrations. Look at that little girl. And the other little girl's holding her little teddy bear. So cute. But I should look and see who illustrated this. So does it say? Because whoever it was, I think is just a lovely illustrator, and it looks familiar to me. Tom O'Sullivan. So nope, that name is not familiar to me, but it is gorgeous. So if anybody's interested, you're picking 2 of these 3. You just put in your bid of $3 or more, and you can pick 2 of these. And I'm just going to keep adding. See, I told you I wasn't sure how this was going to go. Okay, so these are your first 3 choices. And then I've got Andy. He's a little, no, he's not rough. And he has a visit to the hospital. Poor Andy. Kim claimed this book, 1956. Yes, 1956. But look at him. He's going to space. How can you not love that? But he also had to spend some time at the doctor. He packed all of his stuff. He was going to spend the night at the hospital. This is another more unique book. And then he went nighty-night, and he had his surgery. Somebody wrote on this one. Dr. Dunley showed Andy a queer mask with a balloon attached. This is the mask I told you about. Below into the balloon. Oh, yeah. Here's Kim. Kim did some writing on this one. I like this one, though. These are great. We made journals with these. I still have a bunch that I have not finished. And then the last one, always my favorite, is Mr. Chicken Little. So you can pick 2, starting at $3, $19.58. I gotta count it out. I don't have Dave here. This has really cool illustrations. It's in great shape. The spine is great. The inside's great. There are 2 staples that keep it together. And there we go. Look at that turkey. All right. Well, I don't see any interest. I'm really surprised that you guys don't want the Telltale book. And what a bargain. But we'll set those aside somewhere. And we'll move on. If you're interested, then you can let me know. All right. We got some milk pogs. Do I just have one? Yes. All right. So, milk pogs. I use these all the time, and I search for these when I go to auctions, when I go to antique stores, because I love using them. There are, how many are in there? I think 12. There are 12 milk pogs. You've got, these are from Early Dawn Stock Farms, and that is somewhere in, or was somewhere in Nebraska. But there are 12. There are 6 orange, 6 green. And if you're not familiar and you don't know how to use these, one thing I use these for is, I'll just show you. Did I put the, okay, I forgot to hit my comments. We're actually making really good time, you guys. I thought, I mean, I had so much stuff. All right, let's just say this is our journal. And so I use these on an individual page, and I glue them in as a tab, okay? Or I will put them on the inside of a page, and then I will use this as a tuck spot. One way that you can use them. The other way that I've used these, I've made entire dangles for the end of my journals, or for the spine of my journals. But here's a little baby dangle that you can dangle off the side of a page. This is one of the bread tabs that I made, and then a little bit of beading there. So it's just like a little cluster dangle. Oh, that I just dropped. Hang on. She's like rolled up in a little ball over there. And then the other way that I like to use them is to hold an envelope. I just made a bunch of these yesterday while I was, what was I doing? I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. For like an envelope. So then you just glue the very bottom of it, and then you put this in, and it holds all your treasures. So that's just 3 ways that I like to use and they're vintage. They're old milk pogs. And bid starts at $4. So if you're interested, go ahead and bid. And oh wait, did I miss something? Oh no, I'm good. I think. Yikes. Okay, so milk pogs for the win. Let's see. Did you leave them outside for the milkman? Well, actually, that's a great question, Heather. So, I don't have any of the other ones. So basically, these are the tops to a glass milk bottle. So it would be on top. They used to be paper. And I have some of the other ones that you might be more familiar with, probably like back in the, well, I remember we lived in the country and we did have a milkman that brought milk. But they had almost like you could pop the top on and off, but it was paper. But these were on the top of the milk bottle itself. Silver foil. Wow, that's cool. Old dog mama, it's great to hear from you. So there is the green, and there are 6 of the green, 6 of the orange. And you know, it's still on I haven't got them out yet, but I do have a lot of, I've been collecting milk pogs for a very long time. And I am going to be doing some digitals of these so that you can use them. And I'm going to offer a freebie to the Ko-fi folks. So be on the lookout. By the way, if you haven't been over there, I have added some more freebies and digitals. And I got a resounding excitement about the digitals that I did and totally found. And I'll tell you what, how I remembered to find them with the slides was because I think it was Meg did a video. I think she did a video using, Meg, if you're still here, let me know, using the slides. And I was like, I did a digital on these and I never finished it. So those will be coming up. All right, I'm going to count this down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. This is for 12 of the milk pogs. 3, 2, 1. Didn't. Oh, I'm glad you like those. Yeah, those were fun. I always like to, when I create something on camera or do a tutorial or just a craft with me, I like to make enough that I can share them with all of you. Because, you know, one of the things I like is getting something in my hand that somebody else created and then try to make it myself. So that's always fun. Congrats, Bulldog Mama. And I appreciate your bidding. And guess what? I'm not going to forget this time. Because you bought those pogs, you are getting this little dangle and the envelope with all of the goodies and that milk pog as well. I'm patting myself on the back. I actually remembered about a giveaway. So congratulations, my dear. Just remember that if you are a new bidder or a new winning bidder, that you just shoot me a quick email with live sale, today's date, and then all of the information that you see on the bottom of the screen. I'm putting your name into George. Bulldog Mama. I just wrote Bull Blog. It's going to be your new name. Oh, Lord. I tell you. There you go. You're in George's halt. Gosh, you guys are good. Yes, you can. Where did I put? Oh, I put them over here. Oh, you guys crack me up. Halt. I love it, though, because I pay attention. I actually see it. Yes, my dear. Karen, I'm going to put you over here. I love that Living in the City book. Living in the City, and you want a Chicken Little. I'm assuming. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Karen. Milk Pogs. Bulldog Mama. That's a great deal. You're going to have so much fun with those. Okay. Oh my goodness, we're kicking some serious booty here. All right. Finally, I've got the reader. And if you guys watched the video, you know that I was lucky enough to get some really nice readers that have some value. So if you're a book collector, these would be great for you. If you're not, I totally understand. I know a lot of you are artists and crafters, but I am going to start this one. This one I'm only starting it at 10. It does have, it's in great shape on the outside. Here's the front. The new, if I were going, the Alice and Jerry books. So if you are familiar with Alice and Jerry books, you will know what I'm talking about. There is some writing on the end papers at the beginning. Well, thank you, Sarah Lee. She's going to love it. I really like that. Well, did I just say that? I really like the I Live in the City book. I mean, they're perfect for the grandbaby's library because it's not going to matter if she, you know, gets at it. These are in wonderful shape. Otherwise, I wanted just to look. Oh, look at this. It happened in England. Again, I use vintage readers for just about everything. I use them for risers. I use them when we did home staging. Um, I did, I use them for my junk journaling. I use them, I have my own personal collection that I just keep and look at. These are wonderful. And I wanted to bring these to you first. The ones that I brought tonight, uh, some of them are more highly collectible than others, but the price was reflect that, and I understand. But I want you guys to see these. These are so pretty. I love that. I love that just for this page. It's like just a little bit of art. The artist was so busy with this picture, he did not look up to see where Yvonne went. However, he did remember seeing something out of the corner of his eye. Dun, dun, dun. There are black and whites in here too. Don't make me have to keep this, you guys. Because well, really though, I haven't even really looked through these myself personally because I was afraid I'd want to keep them all. And I have a rule, and I have a is it a barrister's, like a lawyer's bookcase. And so if I want to keep something, I have to take something out, get rid of it. It's my personal rule. There is just a little there. I saw a couple pages with just a little bit of writing, and then that has a little tiny spot in it. But I'm not seeing any interest. So this will go in the. If you change your mind down the road, you can find it on check Etsy, but probably on eBay. So, or if you decide you want it, and we can, you can bid 10 and we'll count it down, and that's fine too. Just let me know. Okay. This was an interesting thing that I don't normally get things like this. But when I was at the sale, I could tell that I needed to help her out, right? It was the daughter of, and 3 of her girlfriends that were doing the sale. And you could just tell that she was like overwhelmed with having so much stuff. And she really wanted me to focus on those books, and I was like, oh gosh. So I went in there, and then there really were some fabulous ones. And so I ended up getting a lot of things that I was just like, well, I don't know, maybe somebody will be interested in them. So I got these. Oh, I saw the photos with your daughter or your grandbaby and the china cup and saucer. And you know what I say, darling? That's what her granddaughter calls her. Darling is the best Nana ever for trusting her 3-year-old with a real cup and saucer. You teach them young. You know what? They learn their manners and how to pinkies up. I was impressed. Okay, so most of them are the book with the record. And they are starting out at, you can pick 2. This is Peter and the Wolf. They're starting out at $6 for 2. So we'll look for 6 to start the bid off. And this is in great shape. She did have a kids 45 record player, portable player. And I really wanted to buy it. But and I'm sure I should have probably asked somebody who knows about record players. The needle was off of it, and I thought, I know nothing about these, and so I'm not going to buy it. But so now we still don't have a record player, and Dave has these records that he bought for Landon. Oh, Heather. Yeah, this is cool. And look at the little guy on the back. He's like, yes. And I really don't have to read. I can just listen and turn the pages. And then this one I thought was pretty cool. This is just the record. Puff the Magic Dragon and Sweetie Bear. Isn't that neat? Puff the Magic Dragon. Every time I look at this, I want to start singing it. This one is just the record too, and it is The Farmer and the Dell. I know you guys are all going to start singing this. The record is in there. And this one might be my favorite. This is the book and record. It is Fred and Barney Circus Fun. They're all in fabulous shape. That's what's just interesting. It's like almost like they didn't even use them. I love this one. And the record is in there. But yeah, not something I normally would have. Okay, now those of you who are from like the 70s or 80s, wait, this says 1963. That's not right, is it? Could it be? No, it's 1974. I think that's just something on the. Really? You know what I think would be cool? Although I don't really know where I would put. I'd have to get rid of a piece of furniture. I think it would be really cool to have a console. Like I could see Landon wanting that, like a console record player. I think that would be cool. Whoa. Yes, and you know, I have seen others do things with junk journals with 45s. I have personally not done it, but I bet there's tons of things you could do with it. Well, you know what? You could make an entire journal using these as your cover. So you could do it like you could punch hole. These are really cute. I might get some that, you know, look like they're all scratchy and icky, but you can make a front cover and a back cover, and you could punch holes in here, or you could do it with holes there and 3-ring binders, and then you could make a circle bind or a circle journal. That'd be kind of cool. Then you can make it, and then you could put it back inside of the or you could use this as the cover and make the pages round inside. Oh gosh, don't get me going. Anyway. All right. I don't know if any of you are interested, whether it's nostalgia or otherwise. I totally understand if you're not. It's not something I normally purchase. And, you know, I have alternative options for them if you're not. But I wanted you guys to see them. And I love that we just kind of sparked some interest, Naomi. So now I'm going to be looking for like scratched up 45 so I can make or maybe what's the size of the one up from this? They had them and they used to be yellow. Like I remember my Mo used to have a bunch of them. They had yellow ones and they had the yellows in the 45 and then the big ones. So 78s. Yes, that was it. Okay. Those would be kind of cool because they're a little bit bigger. Now you got me thinking. All right, who loves Alice in Wonderland? I'm just wondering. Who's done an Alice in Wonderland journal? Because I have never. And I doubt that I probably ever will. It was never one of my like very favorite movies at the. Why can't I find this? Or shows or cartoons or whatever you want to say. It wasn't my thing. But this book that I found is so beautiful. I was like, oh, maybe I do want to do a Alice journal. Okay, apparently I didn't put this in. Well, that was backwards. There we go. Okay. So this is a 1959. If you watched my YouTube short, I played a little Alice in Wonderland music to kind of spark your interest. You know, sneaky like that I am. This book is gorgeous. And it's why I was like, oh, I don't know. I kind of want to do this. It's from 1959. The spine is not in great shape. So see, that's my way I always think. Gives me permission to then turn it into a journal. Oh, Sarah Lee, that's awesome. You know, maybe as an adult, I need to go back and watch it. I think I probably should. It's 9 inches by 13 inches, which about 13 inches, 12 and a half. The thing that intrigues me, first of all, when I show you inside the beautiful illustrations, but this is kind of my go. I like to do oversized journals. I always think there's more real estate. There's fun things you can do. And so I like the big oversized books to create into journals. It still has its sticker on the top, although it's a little worn. Okay, here we go. The end papers are good. I just feel like I need to be so... Look at this. Look at those colors. Ugh. Look at the fonts. I don't know. I mean, I guess because I've never really been a fan of, the Alice in Wonderland story. I've never really looked at a book. Maybe they all look like this, but I don't think so. This garden of live flowers, oh my. Look at that. Am I just easily impressed? I don't know. The pages are beautiful. And see, this is the only problem about having live sales, that everything I see, I'm like, oh, I could do this. Ooh, you could do that. And then you guys give me ideas, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I need to do that. Look at that fish. I don't know. This. Oh, goodness. Look at this. I forgot that was in there. You get all of the vintage tape that comes with it. You don't even have to create your own. Look at that. It is really pretty. That guy looks like Geppetto. Oh, it was this book. Yeah. I don't know if it's an aspen leaf or I don't know. Somebody was, maybe Alice found it and she's keeping it. Look at the frog. Now I feel like I need to go watch this again. It's been, I literally have not seen it since I was little. And I don't remember it really. Oh, look at those kittens. Oh, see, I'm just thinking all of the ideas. But I am not seeing any interest, so I'm going to go ahead and put this aside. All right, I got some quick claims for 20 packs of playing cards. A 4-leaf clover. Jiminy Christmas. It's just getting better and better. By the way, Sandy, my birthday present. If you guys did not see, Sandy sent her entry for the journal that we're going to make for the celebration, 3K celebration giveaway. And that cookbook, I took it upstairs, immediately put it into my personal cookbook collection, and I did not put a price up here. And I showed Landon, and I'm like, Landon, there's some really actually good recipes in here. We're gonna have to try some of these. And he was like, I'll totally try it. He and Demi both like to cook. Landon actually took culinary every year, and although he doesn't do it for me often, he does know how to cook. And his sister just says, I'm in culinary. Anyway, there are 20, I think 20. Well, we'll just have to count them. I think 20 cards, and they're just a variety pack, so you can use them. They're the same in every single one. It's going to be a quick claim, and I know I put starting at $3. Oops. The little bonnet baby is upside down. But if you want just a nice variety of vintage playing cards to play around with in your journals, this is it. Oh, this, I guess you get a little one of those. I didn't realize this is a bingo card. So anyway, I'm going to tell you, there's another different variety. And like I said, they're all the same in all of the packs. This one's from a casino. There's that one. This one's kind of cool. I think those would be hard to hold in your hand. Look at this one. Isn't that cute? I think this is a Whitman. Yep. We didn't even do any trivia tonight. Oh, this one. Master of Mixes. Sweet and sour mixer. Oh. TV trivia. There we go. Let's see. Who is the owner of the soda fountain on Sesame Street? It's not Gordon, is it? Or is it the older gentleman? Mr. The gray hair and the mustache. Come on, people. Come on. Help me out. I don't want to look at the answer. I'm going to leave that aside. Is it Bob? I don't remember. Mr. Hooper? We had the grocery store. I'm going to have to look at the answer. Let's see. Oh, where's the answers at? It was Mr. Hooper. Well, I thought that was a grocery store, but I guess not. In what show was Marlo Thomas called Anne Marie? Marlo Thomas, she was also on Sesame Street sometimes. But I'm trying to think what Maria had the Fix-It shop, and you had her and was it Gordon? Yeah. Well, now I lost it. Okay. In what show was Marlo Thomas called Anne Marie? Okay, am I? Okay, is this right? That girl. You're right, Cynthia. Thank you. I was like, okay, Walter Brennan. I'm not understanding this. Apparently, I'm not have the ability to play this trivia game. That's kind of fun. Gosh, I need to go find the rest of those and bust them out. That was fun. The Flying Nun, wasn't that was Marlo Thomas in that? Wasn't Sally Fields in The Flying Nun, or are there more than one versions? So anyway, tell me in the comments. Hi, Nancy. All right, so I've got 4 packs of these. They are $3. For those of you who asked specially, look, the tape came out. For some packs of playing cards. So here you go. If you just put in, let's just say, if you just put in the word Mr. Hooper, you take one of these home. And they're all the same no matter what pack you get. There are 4 of them. So the first 4 people take those playing cards home. Was it Sally Field? When I lived in Aspen, she was always at the airport, and she was one of the nicest ladies ever. Sally Fields. I never met Marlo Thomas. Judith Light was too. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I didn't see any interest on the playing cards. I don't think my playing card friends are here tonight, so we might just have to save them for when they are. But we're going to go on to another reader, and that is Through the Green Gate. This one is also starting at $10. I'm going to quickly show this to you, and so get your bids in quick if you're interested. This is starting at $10. It is in wonderful shape. You can tell from the front. I'm guessing that possibly no one ever used this. There's a table of contents. Oh, Pat wants cards. Okay. Pat, you get a set of cards. They're yours, girl. We have 3 more if anybody else wants them. Pat. Thank you, Pat. And I got to put your name again in the Pat in the giveaway. All right. This is my favorite part of doing live sales is putting the giveaways together. Okay. Thank you, Pat. Anybody else, just let me know and I'll look for the halts. But this is gorgeous. And like I said, I'm not even opening up the book all the way because I'm pretty sure it's never been used. So this is starting at 10. I'm going to go pretty fast so we can keep on moving on. Oh, yikes. That's a tall clown. Oh, I love these books. All right. I do not see any interest, and I know I'm not spending a ton of time, but I get it. I mean, these are, you're probably with me in that it would be I'd be very hard pressed to be able to take one of those that are so pristine and do something with them from an artist perspective. So it's okay. All right, next one. Also something that we do, which will be a quick claim. How much are these? Quick claim, $6. All right, I have 2 sets. Speaking of slides, and there are, how many are in here? But these are what we created with, although the ones that I had that I created with last time were blank ones. These actually have the film in it, which are even more fun. But these pop out really, really easy. But there are these look like they're all of travel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 in each pack. So there are 12 of these, and you can take them apart. You can take this part out. You can take them apart so it folds open. All kinds of endless possibilities. Here's a couple examples of what I did in one of the last videos. This is just with images from a book and then some of my stamp. These are, if you watch the video where I took all of the old stamps and repurposed them so I could use them, that was one of those, which I have a funny story to tell you about that. And then this is one of my digitals that I did, which, they're not, my digitals are not necessarily to scale. They're just for pretties. There's another one from my digitals. This one's one of my favorites, the fishy. And that's from an original. But there's just so many things you can do. And again, I use these for dangles. I put them in the corner on a page. And then I can tuck things in it, which is really fun. So, yes. And quick claim, $6 for 12 of these. And the first person that puts in the word spring is the winner. I don't know. I just came to my mind. Actually, the first 2 people, unless the first person wants both, and then they can have both. I have a heck of a time finding these. Like, I don't know why. Probably because I wanted them so badly, and then they were hard to find. But finally, I got some. All right. So we've got, whoa. Let's see. You guys are spady. I've got BB. Okay, let me see. Sandy, did you see BB first? And I see Sandy second. You know what? Bulldog and Heather, I know for a fact I have 2 more sets of those because those were some of my Etsy pieces. So you guys can get them as well. I'll just make sure that I put Heather and Bulldog, and I'll write in huge letters, slides. So then all 4 of you get them. So let's see. Bulldog. There you go. I've got slides for you and Heather S. Where's Heather S's stuff at? Heather. Oh, yeah, they're yours. How could I miss it? I got to write your name on the bottom. And then I'll put all of you into the drawing. And by the way, BB, you were the first one in. And so you're getting all of those as your little extra for being quick on the draw. Congratulations, everybody. Yeah, I mean, if I have them, I might as well grab them if you guys want them. Let's see. Okay, so now I got to write this down. We got BB, Sandy, Bulldog, Heather. All right. We just have, let me see, we only have a couple things left, I think. All right, let me just ask you this so that we can expedite things. And if no one's interested, I won't even put it up there and then start bidding. But I do have a jar of vintage buttons. I always like looking at the jar themselves. But this one, it's been around a while. I don't know how old it is. Let's see if it's numbered. It does have a number 3 on it, so it's older. But if you want me to put these up for bid, just say yes and I'll come back to them. If not, I won't. Because we're on to the next Daphne's Diaries. And then what do we have left? Oh, I have more paper packs. And then we'll do the giveaway. I'm glad that you got something, baby. All right, our next one. Guess what price this is going to start at? Yep, $10. Hang on, let me put something on here so I know, so I don't mess up. Okay, this is number 8 in 2021, and this is Christmas. Make your own Christmas decorations. Large Christmas puzzle poster. Ooh, that's pretty. That would make a cool journal page. And I've seen so many cool things done with these. Ugh. See, these are the ones I like. But, you know. Oh, I'm losing my comments. So we're looking for Barbie. If you're watching, you need to... if you're not watching and you're doing something else, here's your chance. Yes, there is such a thing as mindful eating. Actually, I used to teach about this when I did my mindfulness courses. And you know what? It's probably why I'm always the last one left at the table, because I eat slow. I always have. Is anybody else like that? If so, I want to have dinner with you. No one wants to wait while I eat my food. Oh, look at, there's stickers in this one too. Believe in the magic of Christmas. All right. Oh, Barbie, I'm sorry. Well, maybe you'll win the... Did you purchase something today? Look at the bear. Cute. Here's menus, menu cards. Okay, baby, we're having lunch. We're having lunch, dinner, breakfast together because I take forever. Look at those. Those are cute. Is that supposed to be an aardvark or a... Let's see. It's an elefante. There's a mouse. This is funny. This mouse's name is Nicky Mossy. I'm not joking. So there is a estate sale owner named Nicky Moss, and some of the vintage resellers always say her name, Nicky Moss, which, you know, it does kind of, it goes, you know, you should say it like that. I don't know. That looks like an elephant. There looks like there might be an aardvark, a mouse. I don't know, but they're cute. Oh, look, you got an Advent. Awesome. Yeah, I do too. I like, just taking my time. And not only is it mindful eating helps your body and your brain and your soul, but you know, it helps your guts too. So I dated this guy and he had three brothers and I barely got my food on my in my place and they were already done and on seconds. And I asked him one time, I said, why? What is the deal? Like, I don't even get a bite in. And I cut all my food and it's just, whatever. And he said, hey, there were five of us. And if you didn't get your stuff eaten, you would not get seconds. And so that's why they all ate so fast. I was like, dang. Well, it looks like a lot of us need to all have dinner together because we just sit there and fellowship together and have our wine and eat our food as slow as we wish. All right, I'm going to go ahead and count this down. Oh, I was talking and now I'm not sure. We're at 10, looking for 11 or more. And let's go ahead and 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Yeah, those boys, man, I'm telling you. Now, interestingly, Dave has, let's see, there's 6 of them in his family, but he was 10 years younger than the next sibling. So I think he didn't have to worry about that, but I would guess that the rest of them probably eat pretty fast. A whole smorgasbord of food and film while talking. Like a dinner theater? Maybe I'm not right. Congratulations, Pat. Pat, you are going to have so much fun. Let's put your name in the bucket or that George. I don't know. I don't know if Eric is here tonight, but we might have to rethink his name because George just doesn't. I mean, I've been calling him that because Erica said that should be his name, but he just doesn't seem really like a George. I don't know. I think you might need to be renamed, kid. Let's see. Can you see? Okay, there's the cat. There's the dog. And they're sitting like right next to each other. Like not too close together, but. All right, last thing of the evening. I got some 12 plus packs of paper. And again, these are going to be $3. He's a puddle duck mukbang. Oh, yes, mukbang. Yes, now I'm like, mukbang? That's what we should name the duck. Maybe we should rename him George Mukbang. We can just call him Mucky Duck. Oh, Lord. Bibi was talking about a mukbang. I was talking about the duck. And therefore, now we have Mucky Duck. Oh, my gosh. I'm losing it. Okay. I'm putting Mucky Duck in there so I don't forget that. All right. Last item. It's starting at $3. We got more paper. All right. So these have 12 plus pieces of let's see, make sure in them. So $3. Start it off. Go ahead and bid as you wish. And this one's kind of in the pink fan. I had a lot of pink. I kind of pulled out all of those because I had really good intentions that I was going to build like a whole kit around it. And then I ran out of time. There's more of those die cuts. Let's see. There's those. And then there's the brown, which you can't even see in there. It looks cream. But it's darker brown on the back. Some polka dots. This is two-sided. We got lots of two-sided ones. Oh, is that more? That's just solid. Oh, this is cute. Let me pull this out. This has kind of got a little scene, but you got the birds on there and it's green on the back. This is two-sided as well, I think. This one's not. That. This is bird cage, and then it's got the light bird cage. This is Cloud9 design, which I've never heard of before. There's this one. This is textured. Again, this is from Cloud9 Design. Has anybody else heard of them? It's really nice paper. Yeah, it is, Nancy. It's nice and thick. That's just a plain piece of pink. I don't have enough hands. Bird cage again. And more of that textured paper. So there's the pink. Well, I think that's what I'm calling it. Pink. Then we have, this is all pastels. And like I said, there's just a bunch of paper in here. It's $3. If you need paper, I'm going through this fast. There's a lot of solid cardstock that's just the pastel colors. And then this one, I just popped these in here extra. I think there's a few letters, but these are all of the die cuts that are all letters. But I was like, oh, they match. And yeah, a lot of these are solids. But then there's some little kiddo dresses, some florals. They're actually really good for shabby chic. Okay, next one. How many do I have? Do I only have 3? Yes. The next one is, I don't know, if you got ballerinas in your life, this one might be for you, because I think that there's some this, but just $3. Really, this, didn't we do a quick claim last time? I don't remember. There's lots of this paper. This is a lot of thinner paper. I'm just going to do it like this. It's just too hard for me to. I'm on the struggle bus. This is kind of cute. There's 2 sheets of that. This one I kind of did a little. I love that too. And this one doesn't look, I mean, it does maybe to you guys, but it doesn't look quite so juvenile. Like, it's just kind of pretty. This is pretty. There's a whole bunch of this paper. More of that. A bunch of this. Some of these. I love this ballerina one. Oh my gosh, look at this. That's cute. More of the pink. I'm just trying to find different stuff. Oh gosh, there's bunnies in here. Whole bunch of, this is all repeats. This one is tulips. And then we got some bunnies that just somehow got in there. So if anybody is interested in those, they are up for grabs. And if not, I guess I'll just go with my original plan and create some colored kits. Well, let me see. Am I missing anything before we get to the big finale, which is the giveaway? I don't think so. I got to make sure I don't get everything mixed up. I think we're in good shape. Thank you guys all for bidding, for staying here, for hanging out. Now let's see who wins the prize. I keep keeping all of your names. I could probably scale down a little bit. I probably don't need to keep them all from this week. But you know, you never know. All right. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to Mucky Duck, Puddle Duck, George, Mukbang Duck. Okay. Here we go. Let's see who the lucky... Now here, wait. I need to show you again before I draw. I threw this in with a bunch of cards because this is what we'll be using for trivia, but also I am recreating these on one of my upcoming videos. It may be tomorrow, but you can come back to it. The Tween Age book is coming to you. It's just got some cool stuff in it. Vintage scent along with it, free. You're getting the napkin bundle. This was I'm too lazy to list that on Etsy, so it's coming to you. You're getting Pirates in the Park with a little elephant. You're getting the Japanese diary that Angela actually used part of. And then you're getting the creme de la creme, the paper scrapbook block, 50 sheets. I gotta remember to put my phone the right way next time. The teacups. They're all two-sided. Fabulous stuff. So all of this is coming to the lucky winner. So let's go ahead. Drum roll, please. All right, I got to get to the right. Am I at the top of the... Okay. I can't see. Pat, you are the winner tonight. Well, I think that that's pretty appropriate because you were here for Daphne's Diaries and you cleaned up tonight. So congratulations. Oh, thank you for the drum roll, Bulldog Mama. Thank you so much. And how nice for a newcomer to the sale to go home with the giveaway this week. So I thank you for being here. I got to write down that you won the giveaway. Congratulations. Well, that was fun. Hey, by the way, for all of you who've been around for a while, I'm down to one boot box. So somebody can really load up and I'll send another boot box along because I have one left. Dave was so impressed that I had gotten rid of so many. I was like, see, I'm using it. They're great. And they're great for storage for after you get your wonderful goodies. All right, I'm putting Pat's stuff with all of her other goodies. And thank you all for supporting me, for supporting small businesses like mine, for hanging out, for having fun. One of these days, we're going to have to do a meetup of some kind. And Pat, it is so nice to have you here. For all of the rest of you who are new first timers to the live sale, I know some of you already obviously subscribed to the channel. It is great to have you. We are here next Thursday, but it will look different. Just so if you look forward to this on Thursday evenings, the first Thursday of every month, I do what's called drop sale. I do that at 10 o'clock in the morning. And the reason I do that is because a lot of our international folks enjoy coming to the lives, but they can't really do that on the times that I have these in the afternoon. And so the 10 o'clock in the morning is a little more workable for a lot of people in a lot of other countries. And the way that it works is I will come on, I'll record a video just like I do my tutorials. So it'll be pre-recorded, but then it will kind of premiere, if you will. And then I will be on in the comments. At first, when I did this, I thought it was just going to go on and I didn't know that it was going to have comments. And so when it did, I was like, oops. And so I commented and everybody really liked it. So I'm sticking with it because it's kind of a nice way. And you get to see other people that you wouldn't see at this time of the evening. And it's kind of a cool time. But everything will have a price. That price will be set. First person that says, let's just say, Mucky Duck 10 gets to take home whatever that is by putting it in the comments. They send me an email just like we do here. And it's all good. So thank you, Karen, for the reminder. Yes, the thumbs up and the subscriptions. I know you probably hear this on every single person's channel, but I would say it means a lot and it does help us that are trying to grow our channels and our businesses. So thank you in advance for doing that for me and for everyone else. Also, look for myself and Lori's announcement on when she will be my guest on our next playdate in May. And I think that that's everything. Don't forget, if it's your first time bidding, please send me your information. I will be hopefully, well, I actually am going to do all my invoicing either tonight or first thing in the morning because the rest of my Friday is going to be spent spring cleaning. So everybody can feel sorry for me now. But I think you have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed night in whatever you're doing. And hopefully that will include, for some of you, a little glass of wine or something. We've been talking about that corkscrew. Or not the stop or the cork. Gee, many Christmas. Karen, thank you as well for being so supportive and having Sandy and I's back. We appreciate it as always. So hugs to you. And until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be, and we will see you soon. And smooches from the right back at you for the sheep. Take care. Bye bye.